Anyways, Corey Allen is an asshole, and he needs to die. I can't do this on camera, dude. It's hard. Anyways.
I swear to God, if he fucks with my friends one more time, I'm going to go over there, castrate him like I did my ex-boyfriend, and slit his fucking throat. He's a stupid faggot who's never gonna get anything done. All Ian wants is fucking peace. If it's our decision to go and make peace with Ian, that's our decision. It's not Jordan or anyone else's fucking business.
And if Corey wants to intervene, it's none of his fucking business. If I want to go over there and fuck Ian in the ass, I can. It's none of his fucking business. If I want to go over there and throw Kool-Aid on Ian's ass hairs, I can do what the hell I want.
I'm sick of being called a slut and a whore and a liar and a thief. I swear to God, if Corey says one more thing, I'm going to fuck him up.
No, this is how Corey is. This is Corey in a silver box right here. Okay, I'm Corey Allen. I'm friends with everybody, but in reality, I'm going to backstab you like a little bitch because I can't get nowhere in life, and all I do is sit alone. I can't even live alone in my own house because I am lonely, and I can't get a girlfriend, so I'm queer. Here, let me see that dick. It's only like 4 inches. That's why he was so obsessed with Ian's dick, because maybe it was bigger than half the guys he was fucking, which is probably an Akron and Youngstown. He's a fucking bitch.
And as for Jordan fucking Perry, he's just a little lowlife.
No, he's not a little...
He's a stupid carbon copy. He is everything everyone wants him to be.
Exactly.
And it pisses me off.
Exactly. If we're hanging out with Jordan, if I ask him for money, he's like my bitch. He does what I want. If I'm like, Jordan, no, he knows. As soon as he hangs out with me, he will not piss me off. Jordan knows better than to piss me off. He has seen what I can do in high school. He has seen shit that I have done in high school. I beat the shit out of this kid because he stole my iPod the one time.
He straight told me, he's like, well, if people would tell me everything that's going on, I'm like, no,
he doesn't need to know.
It's none of your business.
He's not the middleman. He's like...
If we decide to make peace with him, that is our own business.
Who the hell is he?
Not his.
It's none of his business.
He's no one.
And he's not even with that girl. If Ian wants to tap that ass, Ian can tap that ass. Apparently he's not doing good enough, or she wouldn't want to break.
Okay, they ain't talk to each other.
What?
What?
Anyways, if he doesn't want to fucking... he just... Like, it's pissing me off.
Just talk to each other.
Like, it's pissing me off. Like, he is like... This is Jordan, and this is Corey. Corey's like, oh, Jordan, I'll do this and this and this for you if you get me this and this. And Jordan's like, okay, let me spend all my money on you, Corey, because I want to suck your dick so bad. And then, like, Parker, another thing. Parker used to be best friends with him, and he fucked her over, too. Parker understands how it is to live with him. I lived with him for 2 months, break, 2 months, break, 3 months. All of that, which he stole some of my shit. The third time, I beat the shit out of him because he couldn't get my shit, and that pissed him off. And then I had dominance, and then he was freaking because he couldn't do nothing. He called Parker the one time, flipping the hell out. He's like, oh my God, man, he's going to do something. I know he's going to do something. And like, he's such a hard ass in front of other people, but in reality, he's scared. He's a scared little bitch because he knows that I'm better than him and always will be better than him, not to be conceited, but he can't fucking get nowhere in life.
No, this is the thing. This is the thing. Corey and Jordan think they know Scary. They think you get pissed off. They have no clue. I will fuck their world up. I am the card in this no one counted on because I'm usually fine. I'm a motherfucking sweetheart. But when you get me pissed off, when you fuck with my friends, when I'm trying to get my life straight, my life is finally on the right track after all the drama that has went on in my life, I swear to God, I will go over there and beat you to death with a sledgehammer.
I mean, they don't even know. Like, I don't like calling cops. I really don't. But like, Corey, it's almost like you have to. He won't, he's a little bitch. He won't, hides behind his doors. He's like, I'm Corey, I'm such a fucking badass, but I'm going to stand behind this big metal door so nobody can get me and make text messages on Facebook.
He's
I'm awesome.
Facebook, internet, shit talker.
He's an internet badass.
Nothing else.
He's an internet badass. That's all he can get. And like I said, he starts drama because he has no life.
He can't
find
shit.
fun. He can't find fun. So
he wants to threaten me. He wants to be like, oh, I'll hit you. Bitch, I'll hit you harder than you can
you would kick Corey. Corey does not. Dude, Corey hit me in the face like 3 times in that fight. And he didn't do shit.
I've never actually.
A mark on me.
I never actually full out punched you and did it not hurt.
Yeah, I did. I've never even seen Corey actually fight. This is Corey's fighting. I'm gonna bite your arm. Just what the fuck is that? I mean, that's just I'm not gonna be honest. He is not gay. He is not fucking gay.
No.
He's really not. Like, this is what I think it's almost like he can't get a girlfriend because he's so feminine. Like, he's very feminine. He's like a bitchy girl. He's like one of them girls you see off a movie.
He has a
that's
period.
Like bitching
I swear
and
to
bitching
God.
and bitching, and he just doesn't stop. And then like he wonders why the half of his ex-boyfriends. It's not their fucking fault, Corey. It's you. Nobody wants to be around somebody that bitches 24/7.
Here's the thing. When we jumped Ian, yes, I do feel bad about that. But when we jumped him, Parker, Jordan, and Corey were going to let Ian get away. I had to go like that. hit him in the balls and the stomach at the same time. I was the only reason he didn't get away. They're like, Brittany, you're so weak, you can't do anything.
Exactly.
Bullshit.
I mean, no,
I'm
people
never forced into it.
People underestimate people that are smaller. I don't give a fuck if you're the biggest bodybuilder in the world and you face somebody faster than you and knows more techniques, you will get fucked up. Plain and simple. There's no such thing. I don't care if you have muscles the size of the fucking moon. It doesn't matter. You can hit somebody in the neck and it doesn't matter. There's no muscles in your neck that's going to protect. It's not going to happen. But like,
they're
I mean,
like,
that was
Brittany, you're a girl, you're submissive, you can't do anything. No, you've seen me submissive because that's the role I like to play. When I get dominant, I fuck people up. I went into rage blackouts. I completely fucked
the whole
their
thing
world
about
up
like the
before.
Parker, Corey, Ian bullshit. Ian was with me. He's just trying to get out of it. They're Parker, Corey, Jordan, all that whole little fucking up stupid ass group. They just like to start shit with each other. Then they'll be back a week later. Parker will be back over there in a week. Jordan will be making love to Corey's ass, and it'll all be happy and dandy until the next fight comes up.
And Jordan will be
all
cheating
over
on his
again.
girlfriend and fucking Parker.
I know,
again.
exactly. And he's like bitching about Ian fucking his girlfriend. He cheated on her like 7 or 20 times.
Ian didn't even fuck his girlfriend. That's not what the argument was about. He's like, oh, he told Casey that I jumped him.
Oh,
blah, blah,
we
blah.
did.
It's the truth.
If
he hasn't told her the truth
if
since
you
they've
don't
been
want
together.
if you don't want the fucking truth, then don't do it.
Aren't you fucking taking a break anyway? Haven't you been constantly cheating on your girlfriend, who you're engaged with, who you claim to love?
He's
if
like,
you actually love her,
if you don't know,
stop your
exactly,
fucking bullshit.
exactly. And like, I mean, Jordan is like two-faced. Jordan is a bitch. Okay,
He's a two-faced little bitch.
He is.
And
like
he's wrapped around my goddamn finger and he knows
if
it.
it wasn't for the fact that I was tired the one day we had that wrestling, I would have kicked his ass. I wasn't even trying that day.
No.
And he was wrestling. If it's full out contact, I would rape him. He has no fuck. All he does is go for. The only reason he went on the ground is because his upper body strength is bigger than mine, so he can hold me down. That is the only reason.
Exactly.
I'd love to see him get in an actual fight with me and see what happens to him. I'd love to see that.
But I mean, swear to God, Matt, if I see Corey or Jordan, you are going to have to hold me back because I will straight.
Well, like no, listen. It's
No,
not as bad. It's not as bad with
done.
Jordan. It is not as bad with Jordan because I know how Corey is, and I know
Oh,
he can be
no,
manipulative.
no.
Dude, Corey's probably got some kind of fucking shit for Jordan that he's given Jordan, or he's given Jordan this, and he's given Jordan. It doesn't matter. Corey just needs. No, it's
don't
Corey.
care.
Most of it is Corey. I don't care.
Okay,
Jordan is
fine,
middleman. Jordan is middleman.
If I ever see Corey, you're gonna have to hold me back.
Oh, I'm not gonna hold you back. I'll join in.
Because nice girl Brittany is gone. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired with people fucking with me, fucking with my friends. I'm not a
He's
fucking whore.
He's fucking with
I'm
everybody.
sorry. I'm sick of people bringing up my past, saying I deserved what happened to me on my
Well,
past.
no.
Which I did not.
People bring that shit up because they
I
know
swear.
it hurts people. People bring that past up. See, fuck the past. Just fuck the past. Anything that happened in the past, just fuck it. Just fuck it all.
I swear to God,
unless you
I
have
will
some
beat
kind of
the shit out
miraculously
of
fucking hot tub time machine or some bullshit, then fuck it. You can't go back. If I go out there and smoke a cigarette and come back in, I can't unsmoke that cigarette. It fucking happened. It's over. Fucking let it go. Why can't, dude, I forgave Ian and he fucking claimed fucking rape on me. I fucking forgived him. Because I know he's not like that. He was
I've pretty
provoked.
much forgiven Ian, and look at all he's done to me.
Exactly, and I mean, he's confused. Like he told you today, like I told you, his brain thinks differently. He has something wrong with him. When he sees a little bit of interest, he takes it too far. That's why I hang out with him, because I tell him when it's not okay. Have you noticed when he's with me, he doesn't do that shit? He never does. He is fucked up. People like Corey, and people like his exes in Utah, and people like some of his family fucked him up. It's ignorant. And people have fucked me up. And look, I mean, at least I'm still moving on with life, and I'm not being a dickhead to people.
At least we can actually legitimately admit we care about someone and make that choice.
I could go around being a dick all day long.
And not jump into marriage, for Christ's sake.
I know, like, that's stupid. Like, it's like, I know you for a month. I'm so in love with you. Let's get married so you can steal half my shit. No, that's fucking retarded.
Fuck that.
I mean, Aaron can vouch for that. There you go.
Okay,
Rule number one, don't get married to people that you've only known for a little bit of time.
We've only
they
been
could steal your money.
What?
They could do a lot of things. They could fuck with your head.
Okay.
Over.
Legitly, we've only been dating, what, 2,
Plain and
3
simple.
weeks?
Yes,
But
I just love the
how
way
many
you said
months?
it.
6 months. We did an open relationship. We got to know each other in that time.
I mean, if you know, okay,
and then
here's
we got to make the decision whether to date or not.
Exactly, and here's another rule. Okay, this is my stupidity. You don't date people you meet and fuck on Greyhound buses. That just screams horror. Just throwing it out there. If somebody would lose their virginity to a random guy, I mean, I'm hot and all. I mean, shit. A lot of people lose their virginity to me, but like, seriously, that easy? I said, I have an iPhone. Bam, we're having sex. What the fuck is that?
Like
what is the
us.
world? What is this?
No,
It used to be hard.
Like with us, how it happened with us. We cared about each other. I had recently broken up with my boyfriend. You helped me through a time where I probably would have killed myself. Honestly.
Exactly. And like that's
we had
why.
that connection.
I mean,
and you were with another girl, and because
exactly.
we cared that much, we wouldn't.
Because I care for
anything.
everybody. I don't give a fuck if you are the biggest dickhead in the world. The reason why you're a dickhead is because somebody fucked you over. There's not a reason. Nobody is a dickhead naturally. It's never like that. Never.
Yes.
That's why girls that are whores that probably got fucked over by a bunch of guys and they're just like, fuck it.
Your
I'm not
ending
gonna-"
line is, and that's why I love you.
And like, yeah, exactly. I mean, I understand. But like, seriously, like guys that are whores. Yet again, I was never originally a whore.
No.
Dated Danny, 8 months. One of my first girlfriends. Cheated on me a week, no, dumped me. Fucked a guy a week later after we were keeping our virginities. But, you know, that's cool because it's alright. It's just fucking. No, that's not cool. It's not cool at all when you're actually committed to somebody and they just randomly break up with you in the middle of computer class.
I was never a slut, and still
like,
I'm
if you
not.
would've known me
but
a
after
long
Chris,
time ago-
I got sick of it. I got sick
Exactly.
of guys beating me all the time. I got sick of being abused in every possible way. I got sick of being stepped on. So you know what? I decided to have fun for one motherfucking once in my life. And honey, I love you for helping me through
And
that.
I love you too. This is exactly how this goes. I grew up being kind of sheltered, sort of. So when I got to do something, I did it, and I did it good. That didn't sound right, but yes. Anyways, so all throughout, blah, 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 all through up to 10th grade when I moved in La Brea, I was an outcast. I was the type of person that would sit on my home, play video games all day. That's all I did. Game. How do you think I'm so good at Warcraft? That's why. But then when I moved in La Brea with my dad, I became more of my own person. I became like, I knew, if I dressed in skinny jeans and I dressed in a fucking Pantene, I wore eyeliner. If you didn't like it, then fuck off. That's all I gotta say. You're hating, fuck off. I mean, you're just pissed off because I get more girls than you, and you're all, I mean, even in jail, the guy said the same thing. I met a guy that was like 40 years old that was kind of jockish, and he said, we used to make fun of people like you that was always with girls, but they went home and they're like, what the hell is wrong with me? Why can't I get what this kid gets? It's because of your fucking attitude.
Yes.
If you're gonna be a dicko to somebody, and if you're gonna act like a dick to a guy, them girls ain't gonna want you.
No.
If you're gonna sit there and call people a faggot and a queer when you don't even know who they are, then them girls are not gonna.
That's
them
the
girls
biggest turn off
exactly.
you can get from
I
a
mean,
girl.
seriously, how many? Okay, if you look at those guys like that, what kind of girls do they have? Fat, sluts, juggalos, all of the people that look like shit, and they're like, oh, I can get so many. Yeah, you get a bunch of fat bitches that have chlamydia. That's an accomplishment. 10 points for you. Oh, I mean, seriously. And then okay, so I moved to La Brea, blah, 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 blah. I dated a lot of people. It gradually got worse and worse. Like, I didn't trust nobody for a long time. Ended up, staying until summer. Dated Aaliyah, which pretty much went pretty good throughout this whole summer. And then she pulled the same shit Danny did pretty much. I want to take a 2-day break so I can pretty much go fuck this guy. And she's like, you're too much of a brother to me. I'm like, we've been dating for 7 months and you haven't fucking told me this? What the hell is wrong with you? And then after that, she miraculously couldn't not live without me. And I dated her 9 to 20 times. And somehow, when we broke up, it was always Matt's fault. Always. How the hell does that work? Because I dumped her?
Because girls are fucked up and they try and turn it around on
It's
the
like-
guy because
exactly.
they realize, dude, I fucked up. He was the best thing
Exactly.
that ever happened
And I've
to me
heard
in
that
my
by so
life.
many people.
And
Sarah
I
Funk,
I
Aaliyah White,
really
Danny.
hope that's what Chris is realizing because straight up, I was the best girlfriend he could ever have. I treat my boys like gold. I practically
This is what it is.
do everything
When guys
for
are young,
them.
guys don't want to be committed. I'm not even fully down packed for the whole, just me and you. I'm not, I'll admit it. But, even under 19, 20, that's where guys just want to, they don't want to be tied down to one girl that young.
Exactly.
It doesn't work. And that's why when people have what we do, I mean, making out solves anything. You don't really have to fuck somebody else. I mean, making out with a
No.
girl is not that big of a deal. Making
No,
out
it's
with a
not.
guy is not that big of a deal. It's fucking kissing. Who gives a fuck? I mean,
But we made this
even-
conscious decision
I mean,
as a couple
right.
that is fine.
Exactly. You
the
have
open
to-
relationship for 6 months helped us
Exactly.
overall.
Because like I said, you have to be best friends to have a relationship. You're not good friends, it's not going to happen. It's going to break apart. You have too many rules, you have people down pack. I mean, I can see a few rules like, don't fuck if I'm not here. Or
Yeah.
don't do this if I'm not here. Now, I mean, seriously, how many fucking boyfriends tell their girlfriend they can fuck another guy if they're in the house? How many
Exactly.
do that? I want to, no, you're not even going to name somebody that does that. Because it doesn't happen. I've learned to do that because if I be controlling, most of the girls will be like, shit, and they'll feel trapped. Feeling trapped is the worst thing you can ever do in a relationship.
Yes, it is.
It's the worst thing. It's
I felt it for 6 months.
I'm sitting over at that chair over there, and I'm playing a game, and it's like, Brittany's like, can I go out somewhere? And I'm like, no, you can't, because I don't trust you. Now, I can see if I'm in somewhere else, like if I was in jail, And I told her no. That's understandable because I'm trapped, and if something happens, I can't do anything about it. Now, if something happened and I was here and she called me, I can come up there and beat whoever's ass I needed to beat. That I don't care about. But like when it's just you can't be controlling. Controlling is like the worst thing possible. And like that's what Corey's doing with Ian. Corey loves Ian. He loves Ian. He is in love with Ian. I don't give a fuck what he says. He has told me multiple times, and all of a sudden, when Ian has nothing to do with him, he's like, I don't like that kid. Not at all. I hate that kid. No, you don't. You love him. This is why you're being a bitch. Because he doesn't want you, and you're sad, so you're taking it on him because you can't get him. Plain and simple.
Everyone else. He dogged me all the time because I missed you when you were in jail. I was crying almost every day because I missed you that much, because I legitly loved you that much. I wasn't a bitch to everyone. I didn't make everyone's life living hell.
And then people bitch about it because they're like,
I was
why?
just sad.
Exactly, and we weren't even dating, and people don't understand. Even though somebody's not dating, even if we were both single and we cared about each other, just because you're not fucking dating and you don't want to go fuck Susie down or Billy or whoever the fuck down the road, then you don't fucking have to do it.
No.
Plain and simple. Some people don't want to fuck other people or random people. I can see if you're good friends with them. Like, I wouldn't care if Adam or Aaron probably I wouldn't care down the road either. But the point is, you have to be able to trust somebody before you let them do that. And it has to be an agreement between both people.
Especially with me. With how
it's
fragile
like us
I
wouldn't
am.
be an open relationship. Us would be more of a swinging type thing.
Yes.
That's what that would be. Because I don't want to have I don't care if you fuck people, and I know you don't care if I do. But like, if I'm fucking somebody else, you need to have somebody else too, because that makes you feel like shit. If I'm in there fucking a girl, and you're out here like, oh, well, this is fun. Like, no, it's just like you can't. If it switches off and on. If I'm fucking somebody, then you have to be fucking somebody too, or maybe at least messing around. Like at least. Like, you don't even have to do the fucking part, but at least doing something that's like entertaining. Because if I'm in there fucking like what I did with Megan the one time, now I admit that was kind of fucked up. But I mean, I've been trying to fuck Megan for like a year, so I mean, I had to do that. Was like there. I mean, it was like one of those things.
And I understood.
Like with Melissa, I was trying for that for the longest time. And in fact, I didn't do it that time. She would be pissed off. It'd be like, you know what I mean? It's like almost like what she did to me the one time. Like what she did in the hotel. That was fucked up. I mean, I was so pissed at the time. But then I understood afterwards. I'm like, she's not ready. She doesn't want to do it yet. She doesn't want to lose her virginity to me, even though I took it anyways because I'm awesome. Peace. But anyways, continuing on. But like I can understand. Like I've taken a lot of girls' virginities. I've taken a lot. I mean, I find it very awkward. Like I really do. I find it awkward as hell. But like, it's almost helping them. At least if they're fucking me and losing their virginity, they're not like.
I'm gonna make an ending.
This out.
Because it's getting late and I'm tired. So that's fine. Subscribe.